There are some ways that you can break the rules of the manufacturer's directions on some products, but changing the processing time is not one of them. The reason that processing times are a specific time per color line is because of the way the pigments deposit into the hair. And in my experience, especially with Shades EQ, their undertone colors deposit first, then the background color. This is why you can see colors turning pink or green or a really gross, ashy, muddy color before it's done developing. And if you rinse it early, you don't give the formula a chance to deposit the background color, so it's not going to have any balance and it's going to not take fully, if that makes sense. So if you find yourself with this issue of your formula taking too dark because you're using the full processing time, you need to adjust the formula accordingly so it doesn't go too dark. Sometimes it can be hard to adjust a formula based on what head of hair you're working on. We need to consider how light the hair got and how porous the hair is, and what contributing pigment at that level of lightness the hair is at. It does take practice to determine how porous somebody's hair is, but I would recommend probably going on the lighter side, because if it's too sheer and it didn't do what you wanted to, you can always do it again a little bit more opaque. Just be super careful when you have to redo a toner over top of a already toned hair, is that it can change the outcome to something you're not expecting. It is more than okay to make mistakes when you are formulating toner, especially when those mistakes are so big that you have to fix and correct the problem. Those kinds of mistakes are our biggest learning experiences behind the because if you take all of the scenarios of one specific instance into consideration, like did you put it on the hair wet? Did you condition the hair first? Did you put it on the hair dry? How porous was their hair? How brassy was their hair, etc.? Then you can start narrowing down what went wrong and why. And once you figure out what went wrong, you can adjust accordingly next time. But this was a great question. Thank you so much for asking. Have a good day.